Happy Thursday, boys and girls! Today's reading is Clifford's Good Deeds. Now, most of you already know who Clifford is, but exactly what are his good deeds? That's what we're going to find out today. You ready? Let's jump right into it. Hello, I am Emily Elizabeth. This is my dog, Clifford. Now, I think she probably should have said, this is my big dog, Clifford, because he is pretty gigantic. So gigantic that you can actually ride on Clifford. A boy named Tim lives across the street. One day Tim said, I try to do a good deed every day. If I had Clifford, I could help a lot of people. I said, let's do some good deeds together. So let's do some good things together. Isn't that nice? A man was raking leaves. Tim gave him a hand. Then we helped him put the leaves in his truck. I didn't know that dry leaves... Oh, what is going on with dry leaves? Would make Clifford sneeze. Achoo! Now, I can actually relate to that because Dr. Chan also has something called seasonal allergies. This time of the year, I sneeze way too much, and sometimes I can't help it. In fact, right now even my nose is a little itchy. Uh-oh. The man said he didn't need any more help. We went down the street. We saw a lady painting her fence. We helped her paint. When we finished, she thanked us. But then, Clifford felt so happy that he wagged his tail. That was a mistake. White paint splattered all over her house. We said we would paint the rest of her house too. The lady said, never mind. Then we saw an old lady trying to get her kitten down from a tree. Tim said, Clifford, get the kitty. Clifford bent the limb down so the lady could reach her kitten. How nice. But then his paw slipped and the kitty went flying. Pew! So then Clifford ran as fast as he could to try to catch the kitty. And Clifford moves pretty fast for a big dog. The lady was glad to get her kitten back. It didn't take us long to find our next good deed to do. Somebody had left the air out of the tires of a car. The man asked if we could help him. Tim took a rubber tube out of the car and stuck it on the tire valve. Then he told Clifford to blow air through the tube. Is that going to work? Uh-oh. Clifford blew, but he blew a little too hard. Uh-oh, the tire blew up. The man felt better when we took his car to a garage. Now to actually get the tire fixed. We saw a small paper boy. He was so small that he couldn't throw the newspaper to the doorsteps. So how is Clifford going to help? Clifford gave him a hand, a paw, because Clifford doesn't have a hand. And how is he going to help? Well, uh-oh. Clifford's was a little too strong. Nothing seemed to go right for us. All our good deeds were turning out wrong. They were trying to help, but Clifford sometimes seemed to help too hard. And so he broke the window. Then we saw a terrible thing. A man was hurt and lying in the street. Nobody was helping him. Tim said, you should never move an injured person. Clifford didn't hear him. He picked the man up. We started off to find a doctor. Oh dear. We helped the men get their cable back down the manhole, Tim said. Clifford, maybe you shouldn't help me anymore. So turns out the person was not injured. They were just trying to work at the manhole. But they thought he was injured. Clifford felt very sad. He had tried so hard to do the right things. We headed for home. Suddenly, we heard somebody shouting, "Help! Fire!" Do you think Clifford is going to help this time? The house on the corner was on fire. Tim ran to the alarm box to call the fire department. Clifford ran to the burning house. There were two little kids upstairs. With Clifford's help, we got them out safely. So that is some great things that Clifford did. And not only that, luckily there was a swimming pool in the yard. So guess what Clifford did? Clifford put out the fire just as the firemen were arriving. So he sucked up the water from the big swimming pool, and he could do it because he was a big dog, and he just blew the water right at the house. Do you think the firefighters even need to fight the fire? The firemen or firefighters finished the job and thanked us for our help. So it turns out they still need a little help, but Clifford did most of the work. That afternoon, the mayor gave us each a medal for our good deeds, for trying to help, for being such good citizens. And, of course, Clifford got the biggest medal of all. So, what can we learn from Clifford's story? Now, boys and girls, if you have been following closely, I think you probably realize that a lot of times Clifford needed to do something to help out because he himself caused the trouble. But what I really like about this book is that their spirit, both Emily, Elizabeth, Tim, and Clifford, they all have the same spirit to do good things and to help others. And I hope you will also leave today taking this spirit with you to always think about what can you do to help others who are around you. All right, let's see you back here tomorrow for Friday's reading. Have a good day. Bye.